Naka Swami. Sai is not love. Sai is love, is the gold. Always Swami is gold, the golden Sai. We call him Sai. But he used to call me several times Bangaru, like that he used to call me. Bangaru means in Telugu gold. So somehow I don't know, I am poor man, but still he calls me a Bangaru. Several instances when the gold work was going on in the Sai Kulandara Hall, the work went on for 5.5 months continuously. Every day morning 8 o'clock till midnight 1:30, 2 o'clock, the work will go on. 1:30 go home, take 1 or 2 hours rest, take bath again. Ongara Suprabhatam used to come. Absolutely no sleep for many days. Now, such a 5.5 months of close contact every day. Swami used to come twice darshan and noon time by 1:30 for inspection. In the inspection, I will be lonely with Swami. Behind, few feet away, Chakravarti, Chiranjeev Rao will all be coming. But I will be walking just behind. Swami saw that, waiting for get some instructions or something. Yes, I used to get instruction. I used to get reprimand. I used to get once or twice some slaps in my cheek also whenever I am doing mistake. Such a good days. One day I felt tired. I asked Swami, I am very tired. I have not slept for 5.5 months now. I want to have a good, nice sleep today. So, shall I wind up? I want to take leave for one day, Swami. Close the work and I want to take leave. Instantly, Swami's reply was, Lakshmana did not sleep for 14 years. No? This is Swami's instant reply. I felt humiliated that when the Swami said, 14 years, here 5 months we are complaining to Swami. Not say, Swami, forgive me. Then Swami was compassion. All right, today you do one thing. Don't sit like 1:30, a bit early you close down and go and have a sleep. So I told the workers, today we are going early and wind up the work by 12 o'clock. Workers said 12 o'clock is early. Anyway, by 12 o'clock, they all walked away to their shed for the night. And I was left alone. And there are 300 workers. Every worker has got 3 camel hairs. Brushes were there. It becomes solidified with the paint. Next day you cannot do the work. It should be cleaned. There is nobody to clean. Because what to do, I didn't know. One worker I got out of it. They are a good boy. They are very hard working. Please, you do one thing. They are gone. You clean the brushes and then you go a bit late today. He said, sir, it's not fair. All gone. I have to work here. I said, you look like a good boy. That is what I am telling. Anyway, he agreed. We started cleaning. 350 into 3 small, big and flat brushes. 1,000 brushes he has to clean them. Then I took leave. Why? I am going home. I want to take sleep. You finish this and then go home. He agreed. Then I went to Thanksgiving to Ganapati. I was doing pradarshan at the Ganapati. At that time, this boy came running there. Oh, sir, Sairam, he said. Carry. He said, Bhagwan has come here. Bhagwan coming. I looked at the watch. It was 1:30 in the midnight. I ran there. See, but there was no Bhagwan. I asked him, where is Bhagwan? Hey, he was standing there, was keeping a hand like this and looking upstairs, looking at the work going on, everything. You're telling a lie? No, sir, I saw with my own eyes. Then I asked the Sevadal on duty in the gate. He said, no, nobody, Swami did not come. I ran to Kulandara Hall where Swami was living. That Sevadal said Swami did not come. Then I knew the boy is telling a lie. But anyway, I told him, he seemed to be very sincere. So Swami has blessed you. He had come all the way to bless you in the night. You are working hard. I convinced him, and then we went home. Next day, 1:30 noontime, Swami came. The story had spread in the village. All the workers, painters, who were not believers, they are not even God believers, leave around Sai Baba. They used to smoke there, they used to non-vegetarian in the shed, all atrocities they should do. We used to tolerate so that the work should go on. So, these workers and all that, they came down when Swami came, crossed the way and said, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Swami was amused. I was an old-time Sevadal. I ran front, I started pushing them out because they are blocking Swami's way. The ladies' side is going to the residence. Then Swami said, hey, you come and stand near here. Then he was smiling at them. Then he called out, who is Murli here? Then the Murli, the boy who claimed to have seen Swami, he came ready. So you are Murli, come here. He created a Navaratna Modaram to him, ring, and put it in his hand. Then he looked at me and showed like this. Now you believe? Swami, I believe Swami. He is a blessed soul. He was working very hard in the night. He has shown the blessing. But the story does not end there. From the next day onwards, the indifferent workers started early morning coming to have Swami's darshan. Every day there is a separate box was given to them. They were almost empty every day. From next day, all the painters used to come in the early morning, sit down there for darshan. So there's some change in their mind, attitude. Then work is over, almost over. The next day they are going to Madurai from where they have come to work. When Swami said, today I will give Pada Namaskaram to everybody, 350 painters. So they were given a separate block. In the morning darshan time, Swami came to them, stood in front of them. The workers all stood up, kneeled down and said, Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Swami smiled at them, blessed them with both the hands, and then walked away. Went into the interview room, from interview room to Bhajan hall. From Bhajan hall, Arati, Swami went to his residence. There is no Pada Namaskaram. The workers, bus will come by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They have to go to Bangalore city to catch up a train to Madurai. So, what to do? Then Chiranjeevi Rao came running. He brought so many old students carrying bunches of clothes. He distributed safari suit, white pant, white shirt, everybody. And then he gave them each one a 500 rupee note. This is for stitching charge. This is for stitching charge. This is for stitching charge. Each and everyone was selling this and giving 500 rupees each. I told him, why you are telling everybody stitching charge? Hey, Swami asked me to tell. Otherwise, they will not stitch the pant. They will spend the money somewhere else. So Swami wants to use it only for stitching charge, pant and shirts. They accepted. When then Chiranjeevi Rao stood at the altar, he told, you all worked very hard, sincerely. You have made the hall beautiful. Swami is very happy. Swami has conveyed his blessing. Now you can all go to your native place. All was done. 3 o'clock, Swami will come in the evening only. 3 o'clock, these people have to go. What to do? Then the leader of the gang, painters group, got up, reverently brought their pant piece, shirt piece, kept at the hottest feet of Chiranjeevi Rao. He said, we don't want this. We don't want this. Yes. Then all the workers said, yes, we don't want. What do you want? We want to touch the Padam of Swami. They were stunned. They want to only touch the Swami's Padam. They don't want anything else. They are yearning to touch the Swami's Padam. Chiranjeevi asked me, did you coach them? No, sir, I did not coach them anything. They are telling of their own. I see. I will tell Swami, come back. He ran away There, spoke to Swami. Here also Swami asked, is the Bombay ka chalate kya? Is Bombay Srinivasan teaching them? No, sir. He says no. Acha, ask them to come at 1 o'clock. I will give them Pada Namaskaram. So Swami came all the way to 1:30, gave them Pada Namaskaram. 4 or 5 people he gave rings, chains. One was having birthday, another was having wedding anniversary. Swami gave several gifts and blessed them all immensely. He spent more than 20 minutes with them, the crowd. And then after blessing, Swami was going back to the residence. So I was following him. Swami turned back and told him, ये परिवर्तन हो रहा है. The transformation is happening. I am happy, he said Swami, and walked slowly to the residence. This is another example of Swami's way of parivartan. Those who are rowdy boys, who did not have faith in Swami, who did not have any basic courtesy to give reverence to the elders, who used to smoke even in the Kulundara itself, he used to buy and bring the non-vegetarian food outside and eat inside office. Such a Swami used to call them Madurai rowdies only always. Hey, Madurai rowdies. So he took care of them and tell them, they came them to see him and worship him, seek blessings from Bhagavan. Swami says, ये परिवर्तन हो रहा है. ये परिवर्तन सब जगह पर होना बनता है. So Swami has not come to this world only to bless us. It should be wrong. Swami can bless us from Vaikunthamar Kailasam. Why should he come all the way to earth to take birth, live like a human being, and then suffer like all the human beings? Hey, Swami has not come to bless. Swami's avatarhood is for the transformation. So basically he has come to transform. This is the transformation happening every year on the mass scale. The transformation is happening. This transformation is the reward of worshipping the Bhagavan, that we should cultivate the love toward everybody. Another thing, one day we were sitting in the darshan, near me, by me, one sadhu was sitting with the kashaya, with the beard, dadi and all that, and another man this side, one rowdy element, tall, hefty man with no stride and all. Swami came to the rowdy man, he gave him a letter, and then Swami accepted the letter and passed to me and went to the sadhu. Swami gave that letter to that man. That man took the letter, only touched their feet and walked away. When the darshan is over, there was a big crowd near the Ganesh Mandir. There was fighting is going on. The fight was between the villain man and the sadhu. The villain man says, give me back the letter. Give me the letter. He said, Swami has given me the letter, why should I give to you? No, I want my letter. That is very secret. Then one professor was going, he stopped, consult them, to tell me, why do you want that letter? You have given to Swami, no? Then why do you? Then he confessed, I am a very bad character, indulge in very criminal cases, unpardonable sins I have committed, and police is searching for me. Here, I came to a few days to have Swami's darshan. My mind is changed after seeing Swami. I want to repent. I want to live as a changed man. I don't want to go to the jail. So I confessed all my crime to Swami and gave that letter. If this letter reaches the police, then I will be in problem. So give me back that letter. Then the professor asked the sadhu, why don't you give it to him? He said, I am here for last 30 days. I come from Himalaya. I don't have money to buy ticket for a train to go to Delhi. So I am praying to Swami every day, give me some money to buy travel ticket and go to Haridwar. When Swami gave the letter, I am sure Swami has given me money. There should be money in this cover. That is his faith. So, with his permission, the professor cut open the cover. There were 100 rupee new notes in that cover. Took it and showed it and gave to the sadhu. Take it and go. We asked this man, did you keep money? No, sir, I just a piece of paper I have written. When he said there is a piece of paper, we are expecting that confession and all that. When this was opened, there is a blank paper. There is nothing written. There is no confession, nothing. The professor gave that paper to the villain, asked him to go away. This is a sinner who was a criminal. Only after 3 days of darshan, the darshan night, transforming and willing to surrender to the divinity is yet another transformation to Sai Ram.